I'm Richard, this is Nick, and this is our lovely cottage in Cedric. It dates back to just about the end of the 17th century. We kind of fell in love with its character, and when we walked through the door we just felt it had a very warm feeling. It sort of wraps your arms around you and gives you a hug, so it felt like a very cosy, very typical English country cottage. So lots of charm, lot of character, and I think that's what we bought into.
I was born and bred in an old house, so for me it was nostalgia, and I think that's the kind of people that will look emotionally to buy this house. It is a nostalgic house. There'll be other people like me that have been born and bred in houses with beams, so you come in and you feel like you're home, and I think that's probably what struck me the minute I walked into the hallway, was that feeling of homeliness.
You're 5 minutes from the motorway, you're 5 minutes from a mainline train station, you can be in London in less than 3 hours, you can be in the Lakes in 10 minutes, you can be in the Yorkshire Dales in 15
I'm in
minutes.
Scotland
So,
in less than an hour,
yeah.
because of my job.
Yeah,
It's perfect if you are in a sales role or something where you don't want to be based in a town, but you still have to get to the airport in an hour and a half for work. That's another reason we chose this house, was because of its positioning. Where it's positioned is perfect for walks, for lovely runs, for bike rides, for dog walks. You're only 20 minutes from a pub, and to get there you have to do a lovely field walk. The back area, it used to be where the coal was, it's now a utility room, so we can wash our dog. There's a sink, you can wash the dog down so the mess stays outside. The washing machine's out there. We've built a shower downstairs, which is just open, so it's almost a wet room. So if you've been out walking in the winter, you're covered in mud, the dog's covered in mud, you go in the back, you dump the dog, you wash him, you dry him off, you can dump all your clothes straight into the washing machine, come in, you can have a shower. So within 10 minutes of feeling cold and a bit wet and a bit muddy, you can be back in your living room with the fire going and all cuddled up again and warm. In the winter, when it's windy and rainy, I absolutely love having the fire on. I just sit in the corner, I've got a drink, I can read my magazines in the peace and the warmth of this room. In the summer it's fab as well, because the walls are so thick. It keeps the room really, really cool. So I can sling my windows open, still see the sun, and it's all bright with the sun coming in. But it's a cool space to be in. What I love about the kitchen is the size. And I'd come from a house with a galley kitchen. So to have all this space to make mess, really, when I cook, was new to me.
Actually, I like our bedroom, the master bedroom, which is just above us here, because it surprised me how big it was and how spacious it was, and how light it feels. And you look out the window and all you can see is green, because there's the green hedge out the window, the green of the garden. You can sit outside in the summer and have a coffee around outside on the little patio area, and again in the evening you can sit outside and enjoy an evening drink with the sun going down behind the house. So and that's beautiful. It makes for a good balance between working and living.
Just looking out the window onto my lovely little English garden in the summer is, just from the living room, just fills my heart with love anyway towards it. The house has its own story. We're just a small part of this beautiful property's story, I'm afraid.
Yeah, just custodians for a few years. Yeah.